my boyfriend. You tell me where he is this instant. Do you hear me?
Excuse me? Sorry, what is this about? Who is this?
What do you mean? We literally just met.
You mean you're the crazy woman who punched me?
How dare you? I'm not crazy.
How did you get my number?
I took your phone and found your number while you were on the floor crying.
But what about my password? How did you figure it out?
What are you talking about? I just needed your fingerprint to open it up. Why do you think I was grabbing at your wrist?
I can't believe this. Who even are you?
I heard you're in the hospital. God, you're such a baby. I barely even hit you. I'm sure you'll be out of there by tomorrow. It is no big deal.
What do you mean? You hit me really hard in the head. The doctors had to run tests on me because they were so worried. How can you say that it's no big deal?
And maybe now that you've been smacked upside your head, you'll finally start to smarten up.
Not only that, but you broke my left arm and my face is all swollen now. It's black and blue and puffy thanks to you.
Well, it's a good thing that it's almost Halloween then. Sounds like you won't even need a costume now.
But why did you hit me? Who are you?
I hit you because you had it coming, of course.
I was just about to walk through my front door when you ambushed me and started wailing on me. I don't even know what I did.
I hit you because you won't give me back Dean.
My husband? What does he have to do with anything?
Your husband? What are you talking about?
My husband's name is Dean. I don't think I know any other Deans.
Quit your lying. I know that isn't true. Do you really believe that you two are married just because you refuse to leave his house? I heard that you're basically like a bad cold that won't go away no matter what.
Excuse me? Who is saying those kinds of things about me?
Dean, of course. Who else? He's always telling me how I am the one that he really wants to be with, but he just can't get rid of you.
I don't believe this. You're lying.
Nope. That is when he compared you to a disease that he just wishes he could rid himself of. He tells me that you suffocate him and never give him any space.
And you're trying to tell me that you and Dean have a certain kind of relationship with each other?
Of course! Dean is my special man, and I know that he wants me to.
Look, I have no idea who you are or what you were talking about. But can you just please leave me alone?
Oh no. I'm afraid that if you won't leave Dean, then you and I are just getting started.
Well, how did you even meet Dean in the first place?
I met him at a career fair a while back. It just took one glance, but I was head over heels for him. And I was able to use him to secure my job at one of the top firms in the country.
I don't believe this. There is no way that Dean would ever cheat on me.
It's not cheating if I'm the one that he really loves. If anything, you're the other woman. Once I graduate, Dean and I are going to get married.
You mean you two have already talked about that far ahead?
That's right. We promised each other that we would pick out the place and date together. But lately, I haven't been able to get a hold of him anymore. I knew that you must have done something to him, which is why I went to go and teach you a lesson.
And just how did you know where I live?
How do you think? I've been to your guys' place plenty of times.
So, you mean you two on our bed?
That's right. While you were out of town or away on business, I've stayed overnight there plenty of times. It's so much better than a hotel because we can take as much time as we need.
Oh, come on. I really liked that mattress. Not the bed.
I know. I really enjoyed it too. But back to the matter at hand. I knew that you were jealous of Dean's connection to me. So tell me where you hid him.
I didn't do anything to him. I didn't even know who you were until today.
You know, I was planning on beating you until you finally told me where he was. But I couldn't stand to look at your face another second. Maybe I should have stayed and finished the job.
Look, I seriously don't even know what to say right now. This is all a lot to take in all at once.
Well, the other girls who I brought to help beat you up all used to run in some pretty tough circles in high school. I mean, I think between us, we must have hit you 30 or 40 times. I didn't actually think we'd go so hard, but once I saw your face, I just saw red. Maybe we did overdo it after all. Oopsies.
Is that supposed to be an excuse?
It's not an excuse. It is an apology. But I just want you to know that if you don't tell me where Dean is, I can't promise that this won't happen again. Got it?
Well, if you really want to know, I also haven't been able to get in contact with him for a few days now either.
Wait, really? You too?
That's right. He said that he needed to take care of some business at his parents' house and that he would be gone for 10 days. But I don't think that he really went back home, and I can't get him to reply to me.
Well, you should have just told me that in the first place. You could have saved yourself from this whole ordeal.
You didn't even ask me anything before you started hitting me, though.
That's because I had to make sure that you were on the ground before I started asking you what I wanted to know. I had to make sure that you knew your place.
My name is Emma, and I am 34 years old. Today, after work, as I was about to walk into my apartment building, a woman who I had never met before surrounded me with some friends and began attacking me. I didn't know what was going on or why it was happening. I could only feel fear in that moment. Thankfully, some people passing by saw what was happening and called the police. But by the time they arrived, all those women had run off. The police suspected that it was just an assault or maybe a robbery. But both of those weren't quite right. My husband, Dean, is about 2 years younger than me. The two of us got married about a year ago after having dated for about 3 years. I always thought he was a kind and honest man, but apparently he was having an affair behind my back. Now I can't even get a hold of my husband, and I'm only left with more questions than answers. I'll be discharged from the hospital the day after tomorrow, but I already called out of work so that I could rest and recover at home. Not just from the injuries, but from the shock, too. But unfortunately, that wasn't the last I heard of her.
You're finally out of the hospital, right? Have you already started looking for Dean?
Of course not. I took the day off of work and I'm recovering at my house.
Are you kidding me? It wasn't even that big of a deal. Are you really that weak?
I've also gone to the police and filed a report.
You did what? Well, go call the station and tell them that you take it all back.
Why would I do that? You assaulted me out of nowhere. Of course I went to the police. You broke my arm and smashed my face in. Do you even know how much pain you've caused me?
I told you that now you have a great Halloween costume. You should be grateful.
I have to take time off work because of this, you know.
I don't really know where you work, but it is probably just some lame part-time job. I am sure that you won't be missed. You're just nobody. Who would care if you showed up at all?
This is serious. If I take off, then my office turns into a real mess.
Sounds like a you problem. Anyways, just go to the cops and take back the report you filed.
How about you just turn yourself in? You won't give me your full name, so I don't know who you are. But I'm sure if you turn yourself in that you won't be punished as harshly.
Oh, please. We were going so easy on you anyways. This is just what we do. We go around beating up women that steal our men. But none of them have ever gone to the police before. Why did you have to go and do that?
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't just let your little gang run wild after beating me.
But if the cops arrest me and my parents find out, then I'm going to be in big, big trouble.
Well, good. I hope your parents do something to punish you too.
Hey, this isn't a joke. I'm being serious. My parents can't find out about this. If they do, they are probably going to drag me back to live with them way out in the country. I already have an amazing job at a great firm and a life in the city. I have my whole life ahead of me, and I'm not going to let some old hag like you ruin that for me.
I literally don't even know who you are. And you attacked me. The least you could do is apologize. Then maybe we could start to have a discussion about what happens next.
Okay, fine then. I'm sorry for punching you so much that you ended up in the hospital. There, happy? If I give you $10, can you please take back your police report?
Are you kidding me right now?
Of course I'm not. So you'll take it back for us, right?
What kind of apology was that? I didn't believe it for 1 second.
Well, I already said I'm sorry. I don't know what else you want from me. Plus, I told you that we would pay you a little money too.
You think you can buy me off for $10?
Well, we're students. We don't really have any money.
It cost me $500 just to go to the hospital.
Well, I don't see why that matters to us.
Are you serious right now?
Of course I'm serious. Now, can you please just tell me where Dean is?
For the last time, I don't know where he is and I can't get in contact with him either.
Well, there was no one else who would even have a clue of where he's gone except you. You can't hide in your apartment forever, you know. Sooner or later, you are going to have to come out of there.
And just what is that supposed to mean?
It means that if you don't find out where he is, that you are going to have another run-in with me and my friends.
Just stop it already! Leave me alone!
Then tell me where Dean is and bring him to me. Do you understand?
I don't even know where to begin looking. I seriously have no idea where he could have gone. Hey, I figured out where Dean is.
You did? Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me!
Apparently, he is on vacation in Mexico with some woman.
What? He's with a woman? Who?
Some girl from his office, I guess. I thought it was strange when Dean mentioned that this girl happened to take a vacation the same time as him. I went and looked her up on Instagram, and sure enough, there was Dean showing up in her stories.
That jerk! How could he do this to me? How could he cheat on me?
Well, technically you were cheating with him behind my back too, you know.
I wasn't cheating with him. We were going to get married. He said so himself.
Right, but I'm his wife already, so... You see how that doesn't really work.
No! You're wrong! He never told me he was married. You're lying. You just live with him and call yourself his wife to scare other women off. But he never mentioned anything about a marriage to me.
Well, then it sounds like Dean just lied to you like he did to me. But I must insist on the fact that yes, I am his real legal wife. You may not have known it, but it does make you the person that he was cheating on me with.
I don't believe this. This can't be happening.
You know, every time he told me that he was coming back from a business trip, I always noticed that he seemed to come home with a lot of sand on his clothes. I should have noticed something sooner.
You should have! You're his wife, aren't you? What are you doing just letting your husband run wild like this?
You're right. I should have noticed sooner. Maybe I just wanted to give him a bit more freedom since he's younger than me.
And look what you got instead. Your husband cheated on you because he didn't want to be with an old hag like you anymore.
Well, I have to say that I am just as shocked as you about all of this.
Well, I hope that you've learned your lesson.
I suppose I have. That is why I'm going to make sure that he knows that I know.
So you mean you're going to divorce him? You should do that. Then him and I can finally get married.
Of course I'm going to divorce him. Then I am going to take him to the cleaners with alimony. And I'm also going to make sure that you lose your job, Mary Anderson.
Wait, how did you figure out my last name? do you know who I am?
Well, you said yourself that he got you a job at his company, right? It didn't take long to figure out who you were.
But how? Don't tell me you work at the same company too.
That's right. In fact, I am the director of his branch. In other words, I am Dean's boss.
But I don't remember meeting you for the interview.
Well, we had a lot of candidates that we had to get through, so we split up the interviews between some of us.
No, this can't be happening to me.
And I simply can't sit back and allow such a violent person to remain at our company any longer. I will be sure to inform your university of your behavior as well.
Wait, what? Even my school?
That's right. I am sure that the school won't sit by and do nothing after learning that one of their students assaulted someone on the street. We're a big company, you know. We have hundreds of people all vying just for the position you have. You can be replaced just like that.
No! This isn't fair! I thought I had finally found the perfect job. What am I supposed to do now? Where do I go after I graduate?
Are you sure you'll even be able to graduate?
What do you mean?
I mean, are you sure that your school is even going to keep you as a student after all that you've done? I seriously doubt that they are going to want you sullying their image.
You mean, you think they would expel me?
I wouldn't put it past a school to do that. And you were so close to the finish line, too. That's a real shame.
No, please! That can't happen! My parents can't know that I'm going to be kicked out of school! What am I going to do?
That's right. You said your parents would drag you back to their house out in the country. I'm sure they'll be able to keep a good eye on you there.
You don't understand! The nearest grocery store is like 40 minutes away! I can't go back! I won't!
Well, you won't go back if you end up in a jail cell, that's for sure.
Please, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I should have never hit you, and I'm so sorry for sending you to the hospital.
I'm afraid it is way too late for any of that now.
Please, I'll come to your place and get on my knees to beg you. Just please forgive me.
I will not forgive you. You need to learn the consequences of your actions.
Please don't say that. I'm begging you here. It will never happen again.
And I am going to be sure that by the end of this, you've paid me for damages, my hospital, and for the time that I had to take off work. This is not going to be cheap for you, but I'm going to make sure that you pay every single penny.
But I don't have any money. Please don't do this to me. Please just let me go.
Mary and all of her friends were expelled as punishment for what they did. In addition, Mary's job offer at our company was also rescinded. But fortunately for her, she didn't end up in jail. She was, however, served with several fines before being dragged off by her parents back to their country home. I hear that now Mary is making her living as a farmer. As for Dean, I served him with divorce papers once he got back from his salacious vacation. I made sure to make him pay for what he did in the alimony discussions. Unable to take the pressure and rumors about surrounding him at work, he decided to quit. Dean was always terrible at saving money, though, and I hear he burnt through his savings quite quickly. Last I heard, he is working on a fishing boat out on the Atlantic. My injuries didn't take too long to heal, and even the swelling on my face receded with no permanent damage. Now, with 2 headaches in the office gone, I feel I can finally return to my work in peace. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this in the future. See you next time.